Did you think that Update 1.2 was the only exciting news we get this week? Did you think that Red and Leaf were the only returning characters we'd be discussing? Well, I've got news for you because it looks like more exciting shops and buildings and returning faces are coming back to New Horizons, and I cannot wait to tell you all about it. Plus, I unlocked a bunch of permits, so we're going to try our hand at terraforming for the first time in forever or in ever, which will be really awesome to share together. I hope you're all doing well, whether it's raining or shining where you are. Thanks for being here with me. Hello, new subscribers. Hello, familiar faces. I love you guys so much, and I love this boy. Well, both these boys, actually. Say hello, Lyman, my newest villager. Yo, Chips, it's raining, but not on this parade. Ah, I love him. He's so charming and cute. The footing in the plaza is perfect for doing sprint starts, but it's also so crowded that it's easy to sprint straight into someone. I feel you and I understand, Lyman. I understand. We're going to sprint straight into our discussion on potentially a permanent spot for Leaf, as well as the return of Dream Suites and Wendell and more, because Luna might be bringing that dream mansion to our island, and it really looks like it's gonna happen. So what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Hit that like button if you enjoy the video and are having fun with AC. Let me know in the comments down below which of the new things we discussed today you're most excited to see hit the game next. I don't know when they're gonna come, but it's pretty likely because it comes from the same source that datamined everything about Leaf and Red. And look, here we are with Leaf and with Red, and Lyman is taking center stage, which I appreciate. He's so freaking adorable. You're kind of ruining my mojo by standing straight in front of me and stretching, but it's hard to be upset when he's that dang cute and his nose is like a freaking squash. It's like a summer squash. Gonna eat them all up. All right. As I mentioned, this comes from Ninja, the same dude who got everything right about 1.2 and has data mined so much of AC. He says, remember the list of door opening animations that gave away the existence of W Office? Well, that's still there, and there's now some more obfuscated names. Garden Tent, WS, WH, WR, WC, WT. Unsure what these could be, but I'll say if I find out more. Now, Garden Tent obviously has to do with Leaf, and I wonder if Garden Tent indicates a more permanent residence for our friendly little dude. Will Leaf find his way onto the island always? You know, right now he is a visitor, and I always pegged him as a visitor. My plaza is just popping right now. I don't know what's going on. This guys, make sure we're 6 feet apart, okay? Come on now, Groucho. Maintain your distance from Lyman. He's new here. Please, thank you. There we go. But could Garden Tent indicate that Leaf is going to get a permanent shop? Now, the theory on the street is that maybe after the Nature Day event wraps up, Leaf will take up a permanent spot. Now, we know that tents are the way that you start sort of your Animal Crossing day and eventually you work your way to a house. Oh, gosh. No. Red is calling? I'm so sorry. I got to take this. Red, what's up? Hey, you said you wouldn't call this number. A game? It's a real or fake game? Dude, I play that every time I'm on the treasure trawler. Do we have to play now? I'm making a video. Oh. Okay, Red says he just got a brand new shipment in from D-Brand, and one of these is the real sold-out limited edition Animal Crossing Switch, and the other is a limited edition skins pack from D-Brand. And we've got to spot the real from the fake. Otherwise, Red says he's going to let Snooty dock at the secret beach, which we cannot have. Absolutely not. So we got to figure this out. They look identical, though. The same colors, the same Tanukis. One is a $600 console off eBay, and one is a $39.95 skin pack from D-Brand. Which is it? Oh, the Joy-Con. They're indistinguishable. The colors look exactly the same. Red, you got to help me out. We're supposed to be cousins. I can't figure it out. You guys are going to have to help me. There's a link in the description below. Click it, check it out, and see if you can help me. Which is the real and which is the fake? I can't have Snooty Doc in here. Red, this is so tough. This is harder than the artwork. Oh, gosh. What am I going to do? Which am I going to pick? $39.95? $600. Real or fake? Okay, so sorry about that. Red can be relentless, but when you're family, you really are family. Anyways, back on the topic of Garden Tents. The word on the street is that Leaf might get a permanent spot after Nature Day wraps up. Now, I'm still suspicious that Garden Tent merely refers to his cart, but it would be pretty cool if Leaf was here all the time, because I'd say my biggest complaint, maybe even my only complaint about Animal Crossing New Horizons 1.2 is the fact that Leaf and Red don't come often enough. I've seen some people say that they still haven't seen Leaf. Now, I'm not sure how that's even possible because I thought the dude automatically had to come to kind of kick off the Nature Day festivities. But I do know that even for myself, Red is really hard to come by. He doesn't show up every couple days. It's usually like once a week. We're going to start the terraforming adventure and also talk about the next part of the data mine and potentially, probably, the biggest part, which is Dream Suites. Do y'all remember this man from Animal Crossing? Do you remember what he did in New Leaf? He was Wendell the Walrus, a fantastic chap who showed up in Dream Worlds. Now, what are Dream Worlds? Well, Dream Worlds are ran by this woman right here, Luna. And Luna was in charge of the Dream Suite / Dream Mansion, where you would be able to visit islands that other players uploaded and they wouldn't have to even invite you. Now, if you're familiar with New Leaf, you know exactly how this system worked, and I don't really need to go into super detail. But for those of you that don't know, basically you would show up at the Dream Mansion, enter the Dream Suite, and then you could visit other islands. You could search for other islands. You could go to a random island. You'd pay 500 bells, and you could just travel and explore. And Wendell would be there to kind of help guide you and to provide you with patterns because the owners of the island could allow their patterns to be swapped with all the different visitors, which is pretty nifty. Now, why is this important and why is it popping up? Well, it's because Ninja really believes that Dream Suites are coming back to the game. So before we go ham on the terraforming and open up a wonderful walkway for Red to descend, Ninja says, I'm going to preface this with a caveat. I'm making some assumptions here. Don't assume this is definitely going to happen, but I think Nintendo is bringing back the Dream Suite from New Leaf, and here's why. And we're going to see Ninja's thought process in 3 slides. From version 1.0.0, the game's save file has had a save net land profile structure with a single field, Dream ID. Land is what islands are called internally. This doesn't seem to be used at all. In my save file, it's all 0. So there is a special area in the code for Dream ID, and currently it's not being used. Now, Ninja says originally I didn't pay much attention to this, but in 1.2.0 they added an ActorNet Dreamland. Almost all the code is stubbed out. It talks to a manager object that claims it can be in one of the following states: idle, get ID, upload, download header, download island, reflect, save. But the code for those states is also all empty, so we can't really see what they're supposed to do. But you can imagine that this code would be used for getting the Dream ID of other islands, for uploading your island, for downloading other islands, and for saving your game or saving your island onto a server. Now, his third slide is 1.2.0 also added a new block of code for packing data to send to the server, and I'm pretty sure it's related. And this is showing all these different code aspects that would help the game condense and categorize your island, where it's at with a timestamp, to a server and upload it. And if you guys remember in New Leaf, this sounds insanely familiar. And given that all of that originates in the code and data from the game itself, I really believe we're going to be journeying to the lovely land that Luna presides over soon. And I'm so freaking excited. I love island tours, and if this is to be, Dream Suites are going to make it so much easier, and we can roll the dice, because do you remember that you could go to random Dream Suites and randomly arrive on an island and just check it out? Imagine if you could randomly arrive on a 5-star island. How sick would that be? Or at the very least, you could check out 5-star islands. Like, whoever we go tour, they could post their island as a Dream Suite, and then you could just visit it whenever you want, whenever you have time, which would be amazing. Now, if you don't know what it looked like, or forget in New Leaf, this is what the Dream Mansion looked like. That building's a little gaudy for the island, maybe, so they'll have to modify it, but I'd love another building on the island. I know it's going to mess with everybody's flow in terms of their island design structure, but I'm down for more buildings, please. This is what the interior looked like. There's Luna, obviously, welcoming you to her very, maybe even borderline creepy resort where you fall asleep and teleport to a dream world that she guides you to. But, you know, hey, it's not creepy. It's Animal Crossing, okay? It's relaxing. It's zen. She's trying to take you to other places. And then once you got there, you'd meet Wendell, who would help you grab those patterns. And I think that's also a great addition, because if we're able to get patterns from other players, how many times do you see something on an island or in a YouTube video and you're like, dude, I want that so bad, I just don't know how to get it, and I don't know how to contact the creator. Well, if you could just visit their freaking island, wouldn't that be awesome? And you don't have to, like, set up with a dodo code. You don't have to wait for them to invite you. You just get to go. I honestly think Dream Suites would be a phenomenal addition to the game, and I hope that they happen soon. I think Nintendo really has laced this game with the potential to be incredible. And I've heard a few people say, you know what, it's kind of a bummer. I wish that they would. Terraforming is pretty freaking awesome, isn't it? It's the first time I've actually manipulated the land, and I really, really like it. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's a little annoying, though. I can't even touch these because they have flowers on them. I've heard people say, like, be careful of terraforming. There are limitations that are going to frustrate the heck out of you. Dig up the whole plant. That's what we gotta do. I'm gonna learn all the intricacies of terraforming soon enough, but I hope we learn about Dream Suites in the near future. Now, I've seen people ask, like, when does this come? Should Nintendo have included it all at the start? And I think it's just the Switch's MO is to have games that have content that can extend the lifetime of the game for a long time. Should they have put more of this in the initial release? I don't know. Did you have fun with Animal Crossing when it first came out? Was there enough for you to do? I still think this game was loaded with features and loaded with fun, and I think it just makes it more fun that they continue to add. It seems like they have sort of laid the groundwork for the next couple months, and they'll update us once maybe all/most of that stuff is already in the bag, right? So I'm guessing like Museum Day and May Day and the wedding celebrations need to, for the most part, be kind of, you know, done, I would guess, right? It kind of seems like that's what would happen, is they would be ready to wrap on all of that and then grant us the next big news. So probably going to have to be patient for Brewster, Luna, Wendell, and the Dream Suites. I wish it would all come at once, but in some ways it's pretty exciting that the game is just going to keep getting bigger and keep expanding as the weeks and months go on. This is going to take me a long while. Y'all weren't joking when you said that terraforming is tricky and tough, but it's going to be rewarding. I got to build myself a path for Big Red back here, Jolly Red, so he can arrive in style. It's not fair that he has to arrive on the backside of my weedy cliffs. So I hope that stuff does come true. Let me know your take on Dream Suites and on a garden tent, what it could be, in the comments down below. Would you love to visit islands and tour islands the Dream Suite way? I think it would be a fantastic chance for so many more people to experience so many more islands conveniently, quickly, and you could do it on a daily, regular basis without needing the other person to be there, invite you, get things set up. You could just go, and then you could share your island and have people come visit it and find just random cool new tricks and patterns and concepts and thoughts and designs that you want to incorporate. It could open up the world to a whole lot more creativity and, honestly, in a weird way, cooperation. So I'm all about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And make sure to check out the D-Brand link in the description down below. They're not Animal Crossing skins, are available for a limited time, and they look so darn good. Red couldn't even tell the difference. And he's the master of fakes, but this fake looks real. And it's only $35.99 instead of paying all of your money on eBay for the actual dock and Joy-Con. I think this is a great alternative. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, everybody, I'm going to try to terraform into something that I'm proud of and you're proud of. It might take me a while, but I'll see you guys soon. Stay safe and stay healthy out there. Feel free to join our Discord server. Link in the description below. Switch Strong is a fantastic, fun, positive, awesome, wonderful place to hang out, play Switch, talk Animal Crossing, trade villagers, and more. Until next time, everybody, I love you guys so much. Thanks for your support. Hit that like button if you had fun. Let me know which building you want in the comments down below. First, until next time, SwitchForce out.